since yesterday. The oh, I can't. No, it's so okay. Greetings, everyone. Oh, too much pressure. Something brain dead. I can talk, but I can move a little bit, but maybe I can't talk properly. Uh, so I was a few months ago searching for a camera, home camera, because my money kept missing, and IBS. So recently, Indian atheist came with the name IBS, although not in capital letters. Okay, and then the thought came that, oh, they've come in, so they can, again, they've come in, and I went out, and they've put this chip camera in my flat. And then go to this tarot lady earlier on in the day, not yet. It's not midnight as yet. So it's 8 November 2025, 11:37 here. And they're telling me to give my family name. And I really don't want to put my family in trouble or even tell them anything. If I could keep patience with this, and they can bring me down to my knees here. Why should I get other people in trouble? But I have this fear since Karachi, because the voices that they've been listening, they've been watching, they sent monitoring spirits. All this. And there were signs, right? So whenever I would say my Noha, Shia dirge, excuse me, I'd find out there's a bomb blast or suicide in a certain Shia mosque, Imam Barga, things like that. Imam Ali Mosque in Karachi every Thursday or something like that, or Friday. So yeah, it was a lot. Or even in the Sunni prayer, somewhere near, I think, Marriott Hotel. One time, I was saying my Noha. So, and I was thinking of my principal, Mrs. Munira Gulzar's sister Fatima Ibrahim Fikri. And text message came. So that's got me really scared, right? For Fatima, मैं तुम्हें नहीं छोड़ूंगा, something like this in Urdu. Fatima, I will not leave you. So, I've had to keep a record of this wherever, or remember it. Although memory is weak, can't remember the numbers of the ayats, but these kind of things I can remember. I don't have there was no screenshot at that time, but the mobile was, I'd bought a mobile, and so whichever year in 2000 it was, I can't remember that. So if I pray to anyone, to Allah, or even call on, so so someone here who said he's an Ismaili, or he knows, he has a friend, Ismaili friend, told me to say a prayer. So, Smiley, I'm scared that they might harm, God forbid, Ismailis now. Also, before they did the bus attack in Karachi, Sindh, oh God, and I'm compelled. I don't want to. So part of I'm saying don't come here, but they're saying. The feeling is, I'm saying, like, I don't want to bring my voice out, that is, what can we do? I mean, we have to women have to go out. Why can't they go out? And another thing is Shareef was saying meds and go to a good psychiatrist. But since Karachi, I have started to, when some years pass now, we don't have to, keep on our prayers and all this religious, or at the same time find alternate, like music that can help, alternate healing, holistic healing. That's what I tried to do. So, and innovations are not bad. Okay, some Muslims who think that talking about this is blasphemy, or taking a life of an apostate is in their religion, but why can't you be like those Muslims who believe that there is no taking of lives of apostates? Why can't you be like that? And also, just by saying that, have you gone to a good psychiatrist, by getting stuck repetition? Have you gone for a session? Have you done this? Meds? No, medication ruins lives, as it did my mother's life, psychiatric medication. It didn't help. And another person was not getting well, my mother's relative, with the psychiatric. They had to give him a psychiatric shock. My mother told me at Dr. Zafar Qureshi's clinic, blood coming out from his nose. Please, if we can find better ways to heal mental illness or personality disorder. Personality disorder by social or some social workers, help, support, online. Now we have this. Why does, so I am from United Arab Emirates, but brought up in Pakistan, haven't even studied Urdu much, only when I was in Auntie Lily Begum school, Iranian school in Karachi. There, Baba, Jalaiga, that's all. And so I tried to learn Persian. I couldn't. In year 2000, I felt like some energy was constraining me and all this. And this gang stalking, maybe you should consider, you see, we should consider all this, United Arab Emirates. Also, right, so why do you want my country, Shareef Khan, why do you want my country to remain backward in this, or not find, why can't we experiment and find new ways of healing mental illness, rather than, even if my thing is, even though my thing is not mental illness, biological or something, this could be it is due to black magic. A spiritualist in Karachi told me, where are you, right? You've just come here and telling me what a fake, or it's still on Twitter. So they're making, who are they who are making Sheikh Hamdan, His Highness Sheikh Hamdan bin Mohammed's fake accounts, and then using them to harass us, using the authority and all this, right? And then Sheikh's fake account, or what is it, right? Someone's using it, or whoever is using, although it's ticked in on Twitter. So she came and she's like, you're saying these things against you, FIR, I'll send the police, and go take your meds, go to a psychiatrist. So her account used Her Highness Sheikh Latifa bint Muhammad Al Maktoum's account used. Now Shareef Khan is repeating the same thing here with me. So the psychiatrist did not, she said that she said, okay, follow up, but then we've dealt with it. My father has spoken to the psychiatrist long time ago here. Amal Hospital, Abu Dhabi's hospital. Rashid Hospital, Dubai is not paying me financially. It's Abu Dhabi that's paying me. The Rashid Hospital sent me to. They couldn't figure out whether what this was, or maybe from the Sheikh Khalifa. So sent me to, and a brother of mine to Amal Hospital. And so we get our financial aid from Abu Dhabi, not Dubai. Although my brother was telling me you're from Sharjah, you could get more if we had applied to Sharjah. More than what Abu Dhabi gives us every month, the salary. Why do you want my country to go backward or stay backward? Maybe if we can find alternate healing ways, why not? And manage like that. But it's become difficult recently, the money being stolen, missing, and so, that Indian man coming with IBS. And then the thought coming, that's what distance mind control gang stalkers do. They give that thought, oh, the camera chip from nowhere. Or something has happened here, they got my money is missing. I haven't yet been able to find it. I'm sure that I had this much for sure. And the other one I saved and withdrew from my account, that one is also missing. That whole chunk. I haven't bought a mobile. Don't know what this is really. So whatever I pay bills, I'm in budget and I know how much I save, but the savings are missing from that, for sure. There's a lot of noise here since I got up, and now the chip thing, camera chip here, and the pressure and the watching feeling in another way, in that way, schizophrenic way. Watching feeling is there, and they just want me to go down on my knees and say, Sheikh Sahab, maaf karo. Or what? Because they're sending this Sheikh's image and all that. Baba, Sheikha, maaf karo, or, go down on my knees. Oh, please forgive me. Sheikha. Because Sheikha Latifa said that I'm going to send the police. I said, yes, send the police, okay? You have evidence that I'm bothering your brother? That, then send the Dubai police. I'm in Dubai, I'm an Emirati, although I don't know Arabic. And I didn't go down on my knees. That's the thing. And I said, this problem here, what about this? Oh. So. Oh, please. I didn't do anything. Your brother is after me, making fake accounts, or someone's after me. Please, I beg you. Why should I go down on my knees when it wasn't me? I will go down on my knees, I've said, if let's say something that I've done wrong, and I realize that I've done wrong. For that, anyone, even a poor person that I have hurt, somehow, I will go down on my knees for that person and say, please forgive me. I went down on my knees for my teacher, kissed her feet. I don't mind doing that if I'm wrong and you tell me why, and I deliberately do something wrong and, evil just comes over me and I want to hurt someone. Not that I ever wanted to hurt anyone deliberately. So I'll definitely go down on my knees, but not like this when I'm not in the wrong. There's gang stalking. The someone with fake accounts on Sheikh Hamdan has been in this distressed. I should be getting help from social workers here. Getting a free maid, a doctor in Rashid Hospital told me, how have you? And then she was like, she was like, how, in the beginning, she was like, how have you survived in this since year 2000, like this, pressure on you and all this. But then I went, like came here and said something. So a doctor is supposed to keep a professional. I hope, I hope you don't hold grudges against me. So see now, like I didn't want to come here. They want to hear my voice or, oh God, someone's behind my back. Darth Vader type breath just once. Okay, this is how I'm survived. Year 2000, it was in Karachi. In fact, the Agha Khan psychiatric, the first, the assistant of the psychiatrist took us in a room where, he asked me and I said, it was so good there. But the medicine, I got edema from the medicine Dr. Naqvi gave me when I was in Karachi. My father was there, and the doctor, Dr. Naqvi's psychiatrist assistant said that no, I get a good vibe from you. So the doctors and even Pakistanis, some Pakistanis, they're really great. Dr. Naqvi listened to my father, like, we said, we have, it's not working, the prayers, the spiritual, Shia spiritual, the prayer of our marja, or sorry, not our marja, but a very spiritual, oh no, religious scholar, Shia religious scholar here in Dubai. When my father came, he took, he told them, the Shia religious scholars, Grand Ayatollah he is. I saw on Facebook later on. He's on Facebook also. Before, people were telling me not to use Facebook, these are fake accounts. And in the beginning, now everyone is on Facebook. Before, they were saying not to use Facebook, you can't trust anyone out. These are nerds, they have fake accounts, just leave Facebook. Even my past therapist on this teacher problem, attachment, said, leave. Now, those who said leave Facebook, I have come on Facebook also. Do you want UAE, Shareef Khan, to go backward? And another thing is, why can't you be those Muslims? If you're Quran only, then uh, Allah has not said, there's no direct ayat on taking the lives of the apostates, right? As you say. As your Muslims say. Some of them, I found articles saying, why can't you be like that? Oh God. Okay, don't know how I'm going to take a shower in after this. Life is more hell than ever. Chip, camera. Oh God, so I don't want to say this, but Oh, so I just want to make either way, put the smileys into trouble. Oh my God. I wanted to save lives. If some sick brother had asked me in London, a sick brother in London had asked me, how do you want to die? I thought about it and this is the way to save lives one day. Because my religion, Hussein, Imam Hussein, the best way to die. Not as a Muslim, but as a Muslim believer, saving lives, going beyond just dying as a Muslim only to save lives. So there are reformist Muslims and all. And I appeal to my country, UAE. I think Sheikh Mohammed is an innovator. Is Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum. Like we've got all these innovative designs of buildings and whatnot. So in this, why is this Shareef Khan stuck? You don't want my country, UAE, to progress, to find innovative ways, creative, new ways in healing, even mental illness and other alternate, like I was doing Master Shah Dow for cancer also. You can take the medicines and all this chemotherapy. In fact, someone with cancer right now, a friend of mine, has, she says, by my doctor, my aunt's husband, they've told her that don't do chemotherapy. Just, the surgery was done, but not chemotherapy. It's not that she can't afford it because my aunt's children and her husband are helping her, right? They're from Oman. So no chemotherapy. So that's really great. There's science is innovating also and saying there were some doctors who are saying chemotherapy is terrible. Don't do chemotherapy. Now, are you going to be stuck on this? Go do chemotherapy. Why isn't she doing chemotherapy? Right? There. So for cancer, please get yourselves up to date on this, on cancer, on cancer healing. There are a lot of people I know who have not healed through psychiatric medication. The symptoms might go, and my mother was saying because of her side effects and her brain was dulled, she couldn't work anymore. She became worse. It didn't help her to get up and work. She was like a hairdresser. She said, now I can't even cut your hair. Look at my hand when I hold the scissors. It's shaking due to the psychiatric medication. Okay, I'm being watched, so. Oh my God, and now the camera chip thing they've put in my mind. Because some of my money is missing. I searched everywhere as much as I could, and this. I don't think I had to. I put it in. I don't think I would put it because I know my mind is, I didn't want to put it in a different place that then I would not even remember. Like if I've seen how many times, like like I can't find my one mobile. So I'm looking, then I have to call, even then I've put my mobiles on do not disturb. And then, oh, it's here. So, it's like I can't call the money, can I? But so that's why I put it in one place in different, whatever, one drawer or one place, right? And I was thinking of after my this money that I had saved from another other. So that's missing too, and the money I withdrew from my bank, old bank when it was changed. I kept that money because I wasn't taking the 200 out, and it saved to around, like, let's say 4,000 or something, right? And for example, so that money I kept, and another time, two I wasn't withdrawing, so 1,000. Now there's only I didn't spend all this money. So this is, and I don't want to worry about it. Like, if they want to come and take everything and put me in jail here in the UAE, the way. Use these 5 food hacks to heal the body and starve cancer. Dr. William Lee, MD. So financially, my friend is being helped, right? She got her surgery done, but chemotherapy, they're saying no, and that the financially who's helping her also, my uncle, my aunt's husband. He's a doctor. He's gone to Egypt. He's a Omani. So now what is this powerful prayer for healing of cancer? And another thing is that who healed from Anita Morjani healed. Yeah, they're saying like, you see the psychiatric medication, once you take it, and then I've seen my mother in that withdrawal when in London someone threw her, kind of, took her medicine. Withdrawal symptoms. Breast cancer surviving stood on God's promise for healing. Yeah, the 700 Club. So if, like, I don't have a car here, or my brother has to come all the way from Sharjah. He says it's okay. Once a month. But taking these medications, I took the medications. Oh God. Can you hear me? Oh, I haven't. Can you see me? IBS, chip camera, can you see me? Indian atheist. Surprisingly, a tarot card reader, sitting up and then lying down. Recently found I was on a live stream. What a coincidence. You're lying now. You're lying or something like that. Anyways, maybe she was talking about someone lying against someone. So I'm doing, if I could, the reason why, okay, I'm like, you can take psychiatric medications and all this. My choice. I have, through my experience, I don't want to take them. There's Jerry Merzinski here on YouTube, dead against psychiatric medications and psychiatrists. And I even asked them, I went to MOCD, asked them if they have a social worker whom I could go to, maybe, like, who could help me just talk and have some back support, have my back, because then if something like this happens here, like recently happened, that my money is missing, and then they could use that as my mental illness, like even Shareef Khan coming here using my mental illness. Now, Dr. Tamara Hill, one of her patients, like, she had to change her thoughts about the diagnosis, the prognosis about that person, that patient of us. She did research out of her way. So, and a good psychiatrist, I cannot afford my own, like I go around, shopping for psychiatrists. This is my country giving free psychiatrists and free medicine. Some people cannot afford it. Can you afford it, Shareef Khan? How rich are you? If you went insane or mentally ill, so who said, Master Chu Lin said, some people can't go to the hospital, can't afford it. So he's given Qigong for if you can't afford it, if you can't go to the hospital, you can't afford medicine, your country is not able to give you that in Philippines or somewhere, right? So if for cancer treatment, or in Pakistan, why do you want UAE to go backward or not innovate, or we Emiratis cannot experiment? Huh? Why this coming again and again? And in India, the lady who came to work here one time, she was like, कोई परवाह नहीं करता है, no one cares, बाजी कोई नहीं परवाह करता उधर इंडिया में, लोग मर रहे हैं, ये कर जो भी हो रहा है. You want us to go to that? But here we at least have psychiatrists. No one cares. People are dying sick, this, that. These poor children, what do they might not even, the polio vaccinations might not reach them. Like recently, Bhutto family, polio, in Pakistan, the polio vaccination. Oh, it's Bakhtiyar Bhutto or Asima Bhutto vaccination, Pakistan campaign, so that it reaches. You see, the Hindu gods, I was thinking, like if I'm Radharani, but polio vaccination certificate for these Bhutto family. Benazir Bhutto's children, including her daughter Asifa Bhutto Zardari, have continued her legacy by advocating for polio vaccination in Pakistan. Now someone say, oh, this is not in our religion. So Asifa has publicly urged Pakistani mothers to ensure the children are vaccinated, highlighting her mother's concern for all Pakistani children and her desire to prevent them from suffering from the disease. Asifa Bhutto. So this. The terrible, the side effects of Halcyon, side effects. I had to tell my mother, please don't take this. You could be, there were some side effects of Halcyon. Drowsiness, dizziness, lightheadedness, problems with coordination, headaches, no, I don't want that anymore. Nausea and vomiting, memory problems or amnesia even. Tingling feeling on the skin, complex sleep behaviors, severe allergic reactions. What's this? Side effects. More. Serious side effects of Halcyon. Mental mood, behavior changes, central nervous system, depression, slowed or shallow breathing, shortness of breath, or unresponsiveness. Other severe symptoms. Important considerations. ऐसे बस careless seizures, anxiety, rebound insomnia. Your doctor will help you taper off the medication gradually if needed. Long-term use of Halcyon, even at prescribed doses, can lead to physical dependence. What about the side effects of chemotherapy? Doctors have said that, these new medicines, chemotherapy, but they have side effects? Or just take them for at least more than 2 weeks and then you will be okay. No, that's not the thing. Oh. Chemotherapy side effects occur because the drug damage healthy, fast-growing cells in the body. Now the doctors are experimenting. Also, not only the Master Shah thing you see, they damage the healthy, fast-growing cells in the body, such as those in the blood, hair, digestive, and you don't know the effects of it. How the person feels when this happens. In cancer. Better to keep a healthy body. Cancer, in my opinion, most likely. My God, we can't find something better than this. The most side effects are temporary and can be managed with medication. So extra medication on that keep away the side effects, and supportive care also is needed, though some may become long-term or permanent. Some may become long-term or permanent even after the chemotherapy works. So why not find something that now there's social media? Here also we can't call the taxi directly. We have to through the apps now. So you want to say call the taxi directly? We can't. Call the RTA directly. Have to download the app. So where's the chip? What is going on? Anyways, I called out to Salamat. So when the Ismaili Imam, I call him Mawla. I'm not an Ismaili, but there was a thing I had to call out. Imam, Ismaili Imam. Mola, master. So like, I thought of Dr. Brian, no, Dr. Brian Weiss, right? He's written a book, Many Masters, Many Lives. So I said, Mola, can I take you as a master? Because I've known Ismailis and they're very trustworthy, and like there's Brian Weiss. Can't. Sorry about this. Yeah, I'm in pain. And the book he's written, see if I can't even search it out. Now there's this Brian Leslie Weiss. Is an American psychiatrist, hypnotherapist, and author who specializes in past life regression since he's found this. Also, past life problems. Many the messages from the masters. Many lives, many masters. I had this book, Dr. Brian Weiss's. I bought this book. I have it in Karachi. I don't know if my father's thrown it away or given it away. Or messages from the masters, yeah? That's in year 2000. Oh, this one, 1988 one. Only love is real. Also this, really like. Same soul, many bodies, 2004. Now, Shareef Khan doesn't believe, I don't know what he believes in and what he's, the mess he's giving here. Please, he's he could be destroying lives. Wrong advice. Damaging lives with wrong advice. There should be, I can, see this, I can call a lawyer here in Dubai now. Oh, they don't want me to call a lawyer. I save some money. You see, it's for the times like this. Oh, they don't want me to take action. Proper action like here. Hire a detective to find out who is, rather than go to the police here, because they'll say, what, you don't have any evidence. I do. My money is missing, but they don't know. And they could say, oh, she's mad. One person did tell me here, don't go to the police. They'll think you're mad. And she's an Indian Muslim and she's lived in Dubai for the longest time. I haven't lived in Dubai. I've lived in Karachi. She told me not to go to the police again and again here. Or even one time. No. They will think you're mad. You see how for the gang stalkers also, the police everywhere around, they think that they're mad. Oh, they've taken my money. I could have hired a good lawyer. See, who will do pro bono work here? No one. Pro bono lawyers in Dubai. Oh. And they've kept me like this, without any support. Really, if I had a country, I was rich. and I was the president or even in the government, I would never let someone suffer like this. I would give them all the help required. And if anyone like Shareef Khan or Taimur or Saklan Haider, I would, I'm the kind, in Karachi, the Yamdud on the internet told me that he's going to me and F my mother. When they were teasing who I thought was a female, Pakistanis or Indians, I intervened. You see, it shocks me how many people are quiet here when these people like Taimur come. What are you scared of? Okay, you may be scared of losing everything if a sheikh is involved. What are you scared of? I was ready to give my life to save people, save my family members if they if they unliven me. But I have to save my principal, my mother, my brothers. The lady in London told me, someone is after you. Can you not get it? What I keep repeating? There is black magic. And if you say you're a Muslim and if you say that only namaz will help you, no, Ayub, at that time there must be some namaz, right? Hazrat Ayub, namaz did not, Allah said, take these twigs and hit the ground with your feet, or what was it? For Hazrat Ayub, these are methods Allah gave to Hazrat Ayub. Didn't say just pray salat. Pray to me, I will help you. See how God answered. Pro bono lawyer. I will check this out later. Where there's a will, there's a way. And I've been saying, if you can afford to, so that you don't lose your money or there's no loss from helping me, if you have a passion for it, if you have a passion for, if you care for people, if you want to help the people, then please, I appeal to you to come here, help me. So there's Mawla, Mawla. I think they know I'm saying this prayer. So everything I say will go against me. If I remain silent, it will go against me. And those I'm, Ya Mawla. So Master, back to. They have credibility. The Ismaili Imam has a lot of credibility. Around the world, yeah, His Highness Al Khan was respected, the fourth, and even now the present one, Ya Mawla. And safety for the Ismailis, can't afford this kind of fear. Ouch, my God. So, so I want to appeal to Emiratis, my country. Also very happy to see His Highness Sheikh Muhammad's cultural, what was it? You know, this about this I had written in cultural relativity, but how to reconcile with this and the laws, different laws, rules, cultures, different cultures have. Allah Himself has said in the Quran, everyone with their own disposition. Allah has given that. They live by their own disposition. And what else? Oh God. So calling on. So although I had higher self with this lady, but sorry I couldn't. Let's move forward with great things, experimenting. This is what I told Professor Moyes. I said, he was scared. He was like, you might, if I hypnotize you, I've hypnotized, he told me, innumerable people who have, and found out that even the Dr. Moyes in Pakistan, Karachi, about reincarnation. And a Sunni had come, with my family friends, mother's family friends. He was telling me, with Fawzia auntie and all, he was saying that for his shoulder problem, he had to go to Professor Moyes, not to a he didn't go to a medical, he must have gone, tried the medicine, but it wasn't working, right? The shoulder pain in one of his shoulders. So he told us there that he had to go to Professor Moyes for the healing and the shoulder became better. Let's see what it is. If wrong advice and all, harassment, wrong advice. See, now even the YouTube healers on YouTube are saying legal disclaimer, right? And all this. If they don't put this disclaimer, the government is going to buy healers without the without the legal disclaimer. There should be stringent laws on this. Healers providing wrong or misleading advice on social media without a legal disclaimer face significant legal and ethical consequences, including potential lawsuits for malpractice or negligence, government fines for deceptive advertising, and damage to the professional reputation. Shareef Khan, who are you? Are you a psychiatrist here? Gotta see the eye. They should see lawyers. You know, doing this kind of, now we have all this evidence so that maybe, just maybe, we can kind of, this gang stalkers would get scared to gang stalk. Like putting a chip, camera chip. Now the chip is this small. These innocent people like us being gang stalked. So that's why I'm doing this on social media. I used Facebook. Somewhere, just somewhere, something. I've Please take action against these people, Shareef Khan. You think this? Oh, just let it go. No, this is okay. You can lie on a Quran ayat and no. If you you know, like lying, but like it's I wouldn't lie on a Quran ayat. I can. It's not deliberate. It's not. But keep this thing report for the record, and then we can stop people like this, discourage them from lying, even as ex-Muslim as me, right? So you can see, of course, you can definitely make out. It's so obvious that I'm not lying. When I make mistakes about the Quran ayat, I come back. If I realize I've made a mistake, I come back. But overall, the thing is that Islam is wrong, a false religion. Islam is a false religion. So like that, I bear no consequences on that, right? But someone who's deliberately lying, deliberately exaggerating, coming and harassment, this should be harassment. What Shareef Khan, what before Shareef Khan, and deceiving someone like the Indians before Shareef Khan, and then Taimur taking the name of Sheikh Hamdan, right? The time where I had in Zalmi thought that how I went out and my hair, I had a bad hair day or what, my hair is like this. Coming back, Zalmi came for the first time here. Like you see, I was like, how could these Pakistanis, he told me he's from Pakistan, how could they do this? Okay, my crime for the Muslim UAE is that I'm an apostate, but the crime of Zalmi is there, right, against me. You can't tell someone, like, you are a psychopath, you are a this, you are a psychotic, insulting people like this. It's an insult. And go and fix your hair, apply mousse. So I've just come from outside. My hair was kind of frizzy and all over the place or something. Apply mousse. Moreover, on my mental illness, you can't, what's the law on that? I haven't done anything to you. I'm doing my live stream. You come here. So, a criminal, civil case could have been brought against Zalmi, but no, it was ignored. That was also ignored by Al-Qusay's police station. Someone here, a Pakistani in Dubai, telling me on Facebook, sending the message, that I look like a monkey and that I should go for the Fajr prayers. I should go to the mosque and pray. I'm like, I'm a Shia. No, you should go to the mosque. And I look like a monkey in Dubai. So I thought, this is it. Where are you? I'm going to, so the police, they say wherever the person is from now, or social media, they didn't have it in the UAE or something at that time. Or I could just complain, ignore the thing or complain to Facebook. But this guy is in Dubai telling me I look like a monkey. I look like a monkey. and I should go and pray for Fajr prayers. I'm not well. Even my religious scholar, Shia, told me you don't have to participate in the uh, azadaris. Just, be happy, whatever you want to dress, apply perfume, enjoy your life, be happy in your life. Don't go to, it was like for Muharram now, Safar. He told me, no, just be happy, wear nice clothes, wear perfume. Yeah, from Kum, Sabia's, my friend had come from America. She told me this person from Kum, PhD, huh? Our religious scholar. He didn't tell me, oh, are you praying or not, Salat? You need to get up, pray. What? He didn't tell me this way, the way this Pakistani Muslim man here in Dubai, calling me a monkey also. I went to Al Qusais police stations, very far away. I had to give money, like, cost me like 50 dirhams or so, 60. First, the police officers were really good and then very respectful and nice. They made me sit, and once I gave them the number or whatever it was, and they called this person. Then they're like, oh, you just started to become, one of them became rude with me. Leave now and this, and nothing like sit and have tea, or you're not well. Qusais police station in Dubai. So what is this? So we have to report this. Gang stalking is a very serious crime. It damages lives, tortures people every day, every other day. Could be real. I have evidence for it. And even this person says he has evidence. Even though he has said that there's schizophrenia in his family, he's not schizophrenic. He doesn't hear voices or anything. Where are the people who care, like in security, in police? Where are the people who care? So we have to do our own work, homework. Traumatized, squeezed life out of us. Come on, Muslims, those Muslims, I appeal to you. Where are you? The ones who say, no, these people the apostates should not be given a death penalty or punished in any way. God will punish them in the hereafter. Also that. And here, gang stalking. We have, this is the only way that we can give evidence, accumulate and report, and for the record. And also to see how much zulm they're doing, how deep they can go in their cruelty against me, or maybe against, of course, against others also. That's why I come here, because I also don't want to go back to where I am sexually raped on the psychic level, squeezed, and so I'll forget, right? Don't forget these things. Why should I forget these things? It's very traumatizing for me. I don't want to remember what just happened to me on the psychic level. But for the record, I come here. Do you see how it's damaging lives? how detrimental it is to our mental health, physical health. Are you in shock, like I told one of my friends here in Dubai over the phone? Or they could be the enemy who has this kind of power, evil powers. So, taking into consideration what the tarot card readers are saying, all this I've shown thanks to these, the helping our case. I said, like Jordan, also psychic healers, psychic fortune tellers. Yes, take into consideration all this. Renaissance Tarot on YouTube. So take into, like, this is for, I'm using social media for this. Like, if I appeal to the police, Interpol, so that we can maybe one less, we could scare at least this gang stalker, the one who's gang stalking this gentleman, brother. If my case, I win in my case and find out, when my country is able to, can afford to, and those are, even then I say, if you care enough, right? Do you care enough? So we can maybe, just maybe, if a police officer comes here and says, like, my cousin in Dubai, he went to Seattle, right? So somehow they were late. Both cousins went to Seattle. They were living together and studying in a Seattle University. They were late or something. So my cousin, he was driving, or my other cousin was driving. They were driving very fast, over speeding, right? The police, Seattle in United USA, came and said, "You're speeding. We're going to give you that fine." They said, "Oh, we were late for. Sorry, we've been late for. Actually, we're late for our exam. So we just want to get there on time, right?" So the police, both of them, the police, Seattle police officer said, "Oh, okay. We're going. Oh, what? Okay, speed. We're going to follow you." And they didn't give them any fine or anything in Seattle. That's so amazing. Like, it wasn't like, "Oh, you're late, but you should have known better than to be late," or something. I said, "Sorry, it just happened when we late, we were studying, and late in the night or something, like, but, like, not interrogating to, 'Oh, you're late for your exams. Okay, we're going to follow you, speed.'" And they weren't charged, they weren't fined for speeding. Can't we have police officers like that here for people, for someone being gang stalked? It's very difficult to get evidence. Already, like, they want to tell you that we are mentally ill. Actually, they can do this to the person, make them go mentally ill, and then say, "Oh, don't listen to this person, they're mentally ill." They can use these mental, they've induced this mental illness. Yeah, they can do that. So that's why on social media this. It's for the record, it's for the evidence. Right now, I feel not only like on the spiritual level, but on the camera chip level now. I'm being gang stalked. I'm being stalked here in my own flat. So, Shareef Khan, I've been to the police here in Dubai. They told me for my case and condition. Now I could go to the police for this also. But if I can get up, take a shower, why wouldn't Dubai police come here and help me? Okay, my crime, according to your religion, is that I'm an apostate. But I have another case and condition which shouldn't you give me justice on that? And some Muslims don't even think that we should be punished here, but that Allah will punish us. So why can't you take that view or belief of those Muslims who say this, who believe? In the Quran, there's nothing. And then I showed you from the hadiths, Sunni hadiths. This reason why I went to the Sunni hadiths to show you that even the hadiths, there are contradictions or there's something wrong, here. So, Ahl Sunnah, or the reason being not to just say that, Sunni Islam is wrong and Shia Islam is true. I'm not doing any taqiyya. If I was doing taqiyya, I would have taken the style of ex-Muslims who just go to the Sunni hadiths with the Quran ayats, or even the Quran ayats show errors, scientific errors, when some Shias could say that when our Imam comes, he's going to bring the true Quran then. So I didn't have all the volumes of Al-Kafi by Khomeini, Imam's narrations. One Sayyid informed me that Imam is going to come with the true Quran. We weren't told this as Shias. So we had to tell the Sunnis, why are you saying that we have the wrong Quran, that we have a different Quran, we have a different Quran? We don't have a different Quran. And I could explain then as a Shia that, if I was told that it's Imam Mahdi who has the original Quran and this is the true Quran given to him by Prophet Muhammad, passed on from Imam after Imam. And it has none of these scientific errors and all this, or any errors or any contradictions. So my crime over is, according to not all Muslims, not Ismailis, not even all Sunni Muslims, definitely not the reformist Muslims, and Shia, sending Shias, Damour and Saklan Haider coming here. I don't know if someone sent him. Shias. So, what is condemnation really? If you condemn something, isn't it that you hate it, you don't agree to it, or what? So if I said, and I condemning something, of course you would hate this to be done to a human being, condemnation. So I condemn you, some of you, Saklan Heather, your ways, Shias. So instead of putting the proper word, I condemn the things you are doing. Here also, I put hate. Express complete disapproval of, right? So see, Shias, if it's a very thin line between, so you condemn something, you hate it, you don't like it, you loathe it to happen. Allah hates. Meaning Allah should have then put Surah Safat, Surah Saf. Sorry. Instead of Surah, not Surah Safat, Surah Saf. Oh, you have believed. Why do you say what you do not do or do not practice? Greatly hateful in the sight of Allah. But you see, here as a Shia, I thought Allah is not going to take your life on this or become violent on you. There's no punishment, right, for you believers? But He hates it greatly. Moreover, it is most loathsome, most hateful in the sight of Allah that you should profess what you do not practice. Most hateful. So when I realized certain things about the Shia Islam and what you are doing, I said, I hate you Shias, or I hate Hindus. Those. It doesn't mean I am. Then if social media thinks that I am spreading hate, then it should also ban this Quran. That hate is equivalent to violence. Why does social media allow the dawah, the invitation to Islam, and the reciting of the Quran on social media? Huh? This would be against the community guidelines. If you put it the way hate should not be, then please ban the Quran on social media being recited. You see, here my father told me, let's keep the volume low, of Ziyarat, because it curses many of their, the ones they, caliphs and all, and the ones they believe were true Sahabas. Marwan, which Ziyarat is it? So it's like it's banned in the Dubai, right? If they find us playing this, so my father played it in the car, right? Ziyarat, I've forgotten which Ziyarat it is. Ziyarat Karbala. In Dubai, father said, I'll play this, but I'm going to keep the volume low, right? Because it's not allowed. No, Ziyarat Imam Hussain. Which one was it? I've forgotten. Ziyarat not Waritha. See, I've forgotten. Marwan cursing those who agreed to this, who paved the way for Karbala, Imam Hussein's Shahadat, martyrdom, who enjoyed, who rejoiced. Marwan, this, that, yeah? Curses. So Sunnis in the UAE, then you should also ban this, right? If you agree to the social media saying no, there should be no hate. But Luay al-Sharif has said he hated the Jews. And we, Arabs, Muslim Arabs, hate the Jews. It is grievously odious. That's how Yusuf Ali has put it. Hatred. Great is hatred with Allah that you see. So we're told, I made a Facebook group. Hate what Allah hates, love what Allah loves. It's no more there. So we're told to hate what Allah hates and love what Allah loves. So at least Muslims, you would say, this hate is not bad, right? Or Allah and curses are bad for Sunnis. We can't, this is what our Imams have given us, Imam Mahdi and all. This ziyarat, what was it? I've forgotten now. Our Imam has given us that these were the hypocrites. Prophet Muhammad told Imam Ali that some wives were hypocrites also, disbelievers, like Aisha and Hafsa, Surah Tahrim. So you're going to say, oh, these Shias curse these people. These people were the hypocrites who were enemies of Prophet Muhammad, the Islam. These hypocrites are worse than the ones in Medina, we were told. Allah tells us, not we were told by our Imams, but Allah tells us here in Surah 33, ayat 60, about these hypocrites. If you don't get up, Allah will incite you against them. Against the hypocrites and those in whose hearts is a disease and those who spread rumors. These are different groups. One is only hypocrite, may not be spreading rumors. Have a diseased heart because hypocrites have a diseased heart. In another Quran ayat, I cannot deny that. So I have to give the true picture of it and explain truly, right? And then, but notice this, the hypocrites here do not have to spread rumors like these rumor mongers here in Medina. They just have to be hypocrites. And what do they do not desist from? Vile acts? No, Allah has not put vile acts. You see? Like Maududi. So if you're going to read Maududi's translation of this in English, you will be deviating from the context of the Quran ayat, of what Allah means here. It has a wide connotation, wide meaning. So a hypocrite could be someone who's not doing anything, he's just not stopping from being a hypocrite. That's it. See, Allah doesn't say vile acts. And maybe vile acts would mean remaining a hypocrite now in Medina is a vile act. Like remaining a disbeliever is a vile act, right? It's fitna. Remaining a disbeliever, Surah 2, ayat 193. Fight them until they believe in Allah. So, Allah tells you that we will, see, Allah doesn't say here vile acts. Where is it? If those hypocrites do not cease not. If not to cease the hypocrites and those in their hearts is a disease and those who spread rumors in the city. Cease from what? Wide connotation. Maybe the hypocrites should cease, stop from being hypocrites. Doesn't say cease from what? Like from attacking the Muslim believers, from spreading hatred towards the Muslim, or they're like these spreading false rumors, or they're spreading rumors against Islam? No, it doesn't say that. Or they are wrongdoers, they're doing some crime. They're like human rights violations, violating human rights. No, Allah doesn't put it this way. So why are you giving the meaning? So if you just remain how Allah puts it here, it means, what would it mean then? Wide connotation, and also it could mean that the hypocrites must leave hypocrisy. The Muslim believers who are hypocrites, or whoever are the considered as hypocrites by Islam, now should stop being hypocrites. That's it. We will surely incite you against them, then they will not remain your neighbors. Allah says, we will surely incite you. So the Shias are waiting for Imam Mahdi for this, and so he's in occultation, but Imam Ali could do this. Imam Ali tells us, his Shias, that we will surely incite you against them. Now our Imam tells us that Allah has incited you against the hypocrites. Recent ones here, at the time of Imam Ali also. Then they will not remain your neighbors therein except for a little. What are you supposed to do? Then all you Shias at that time with Imam Ali or Imam Hassan or Imam Hussein or Imam Zain al-Abidin and so on and so forth, accursed wherever they are found. You should seize them. Wherever you find them, seize them and massacre completely. Here it's in Medina, right? Thank you for the likes. Thank you for being here. Oh God, and I wish safety and protection for all of you, innocent, and all of you in your, what crime have you, like how to say this, right? So you think I have committed crime by being ex-Muslims also? Why not? Some Muslims don't think this is no, they think this is a crime, but that Allah will punish us, ex-Muslims. So those who have been harassed by Muslims, who think that no, they take these hadiths, like even Shias harassing me here. I wish you safety. But wishing, we should take action now. Wishing should not be enough, right? Sometimes, like some Shia told me, that you're praying and it makes you, they say it makes you lazy. No, praying should be a ladder. So first, to take the first step on the ladder, prayer should be a ladder to God. I had this saying also, a quote from, I don't know. Prayers are a ladder. It shouldn't make you lazy. And the first step, then the second. Like, when you have to pray, you think the intention, you have to make an intention. God knows where it is. And some Muslims, if I don't take action, I'm a Muslim who is using my prayers for laziness. Just, dua. I never said that namaz is not important. It's the most important. What our imams say, I go with that as a Shia. Oh God. So the first First step, idea comes, second step, right? Idea comes in the mind. Then how to implement that idea. Second step. Step by step, accumulating evidence, my case, condition, all this I'm doing using social media so that the gang stalkers can be stopped, in some way discouraged. If we don't have ample evidence on this or substantial evidence, so only if you are passionate about this, you want to go and you care, you want to go a little distance. Do you see what this is really? And maybe we could, like, the brainstorming against terrorism, how to stop them. So if you find a bag unattended, report to the police. Remember the time when terrorism had started in Europe, London, UK? Or if the police tell them, now police are holding guns, bobbies in UK, they were told if someone they suspect as a terrorist, they don't stop, shoot. Why not do holistic healing? Back to that. Alternate. I'm not saying stop your I cannot say that it's not legal disclaimer and all this I have put here. I hope you know what I mean, right? But I'm saying, can you allow us to find other means of healing? Most of my life I've seen, and I'm 50 plus years old, I've seen psychiatric medication doesn't work properly. Now even cancer, but I'm a disclaimer, yeah? So if I don't choose to do chemotherapy if I have cancer, you're not going to be coming here repeating, ordering me around, telling me what to do. This is harassment. Should respect the decision a person has made for their life. If some person asks you, like if I come here with a live stream, shall I go to a psychiatrist or not? Then you can then you can come here and give advice. But not just out of the blues coming here, harassment. All this is harassment by Shareef Khan. False accusations. And please let the country progress, be creative. If you want to go into the creativeness, artists, abstract art, keep your minds open, keep your hearts open. What was it that I was saying? No. This is not a closed mind. This is also a closed heart. That they have closed their minds on this. That's why the zulm, that's why the cruelty on others, the unkindness, cruelty, some meanness, nasty people come here also, see? So it's not your hearts, it's not your minds that are closed. Because Jesus Christ, once a lady stopped me and said, in this Bible, just before Finchley Road, opposite Swiss Cottage, Jesus has said, open your heart, not your mind. So in the Bible she opened and showed me. And then I went and I had to go to Woolworth, Toys, W.H. Smith stores, buy my toys and this thing, do shopping in childhood. Very safe London and all. And we were kids, we used to go with all this money, alone sometimes. Open your mind. No, Jesus tells Judas, open your mind, right? But open your heart, not your mind. Jesus may have been a master, but not like the mainstream Christians take him to be. Open your heart, not your mind. Oh, when did Jesus say this? In Jesus of Nazareth, he did, right? He said this to Judas, if I remember correctly. Open your heart, not your mind, from a Christian perspective suggests a focus on faith, emotion, and will rather than purely intellectual understanding of logic. So in humanity, for humanity, not for the thing I do here, presentations and all, on this Islam. There you have to open your mind. Therefore, as Jesus said, not your mind, meaning it is meaning it is unnecessary to have mind opened if this is the mentality while the eyes cannot see, while your heart is closed. Jesus tells us to open our hearts, not our minds. If you declare with your mouth that Jesus is Lord and believe in your heart that God raised him, see, believing in the Lord. Yeah, so maybe where? See, Jesus of Nazareth, yeah. Oh, Joel 2:13 and 2 Corinthians 3:16 states that when one turns to the Lord with an open heart, the veil is lifted. Rend your hearts and not your garments. Also, Joel 2:13, which urges people to rend your hearts, not your garments, and 2 Corinthians 3 verse 16, which states that when one turns to the Lord with an open heart, the veil is lifted. And I thought Imam Ali said that Islam is about love. Islam is a mission of love and peace. But we're told to hate. We're told to hate Christians or Jews and Christians. Oops. Islam is a mission of love and peace. Can I find it here? No. Where did I find it? In Dawn newspaper? And that's why I made Facebook page on this quote by Imam Ali. No, I don't think. People are of two types. I can't find that. To Malik Ashtar, yeah, in the letter to Malik Ashtar, the governor. People are of two types. Either they are your brothers in faith or your equals in creation. Where did I get this? Islam is a mission of peace and love. Anyways, I've changed the. I don't know where I got it from. Sorry. Was this sound? My hardly had anything, and the gases. Did I can't find it now. Let me just check my Facebook. Let's see now. See, I'm. Islam is not a mission of peace and love. Oh, I'll have to go because every year I think it changes, and then my about the. Let's go to the description. What is this group about? It's gone. But the group is there. Yes, Islam is a mission of peace and love. Oh, I'll have to go down. How many years back? When did I create this group? How many? See now, the about the group is gone, because every time Facebook, New Year, they have different, they change the rules, and so about the group is wiped out. Imam Ali's quote is wiped out. That I must have given here in this section of this group, the section about the group. Something. Okay. So, Islam is a mission. Imam Ali has been alleged, or something, how shall I say it, to have said, Islam is a mission of love and peace. On living harmoniously, a general life teaching is to live amongst people in such a manner that if you die, they weep over you, and this is truly there in Najl Balagha, and if you are alive, they crave for your company. On generosity, Imam Ali emphasized that the greatest act of worship, ibadat, stomach and all is making sounds. Body is making these gastric sounds. The greatest act of worship is to love your fellow man. No, he doesn't say believer. Oh my God, the greatest act of ibadat. See, this is what I had written. The greatest worship is to heal the wounds of others. I mean, where are these? You see, I don't, I thought this was my religion, right? This was my religion. I left out the Quran ayats. Left out the Quran ayats. These teachings underscore a core message of compassion, respect for all humanity, and the pursuit of justice as fundamental to a life of faith and peace. So I'm craving for justice for this brother. See, now that I found him, it is not that I'm just making live streams so you listen to this I said, did you read the Bible? Did you not? This is more to go out if you can on the field to help the brother, to build the trust so we can, and I can bring in my evidence that I'm being gang stalked. This brother can bring in the we can go to the police of our country, city, town, village, and if we can't because I'm so crippled, this brother isn't. Thank God. We can at least do live streams. So it's for the people who can take action, who can find these gang stalkers. In the legal way arena to help us. For you to take action if you would like. Any police officer who, like in Seattle, would understand that if they're speeding, ask them, why were you speeding? Even though the law, they should know you cannot plead ignorance of the law, right? Yet, the police officers in Seattle asked my two cousins or one cousin, why are you speeding? You know you should not be speeding. You're over the limit, speed limit. So he said, or they said, both of them were there, him alone, that I have to, sorry, I'm late for my exam. I'll be late for my exam, and so that's why, or already. And they said, oh, you'll be late. Oh, that's why. Sorry, I just, slept late studying or something. Oh, okay, we'll follow you. So now he's going over the speed limit. Is there any police officer here? Or are you going to say that if we give one person like this bending of the law, then it will open floodgates, and everyone then will, start. No. So, anyways, I think these two police officers in Seattle were great. Anyone as great as these police officers in Seattle. See, they didn't think that if we allow this person, then everyone will break the law saying, oh, we're late for our exam or something. Floodgates will open. And they'll find excuses. So they followed him and went to his Seattle University. And of course, they must have found out there that the exams are taking place. So they were chup. They could have gone behind his back and asked, is he having an exam? Is he going the distance? Not troubling him. Not saying, oh, we can't believe you, and if we, no, you have to pay the fine. You'll get a ticket. You will get a ticket. They said, see, proved such understanding hearts. Cases that are rare, bending the law at times to help someone. Why are laws made? It's to help people. So please do. And if we can find better ways also with if the cancer patient wants to do, even the doctor there didn't say, no, you have to chemotherapy. In the Philippines, it's her prerogative. She doesn't want to do this chemotherapy. Oh my God, so this, please. Consider all this, and I will now, any Shia even coming here with the attitude that a true Shia should not have. A true Sunni, I believe that a true Sunni should follow his etiquettes. True Muslim, etiquettes of debate, etiquettes of discussion, and what the other party is like, when to listen in debate, in discussion, in presentation against your religion. And I'm with those Muslims who say even against 12 Shias, right? Again, I'm with those Muslims, Sunni Muslims, whoever you are, Quran only Muslims, who say that Allah has not prescribed death penalty, decreed death, death penalty for the apostates. So don't give them death penalty. Stomach, I have this. Oh, now I also watching, feeling, and the camera chip. How to find it? So can you believe what my condition? And thank you, Emola. Uh, in the earlier, but I'm more stressed than ever. And of course, now I could lose my mind. Now I'm can't take a shower. Have to close my light, close the light. So a little bit. Now it's getting worse because why? Gang stalking now. Chip, camera chip. How could this start? So distance, mind control, and all this. Now, if Shareef Khan comes, he should be in deep trouble with the authorities. And IBS, Indian atheist. Oh, let me see the process so I don't lose the live stream. Here or here? I'm scared in this Indian building. Or Zahra, ex-Muslim, ex-Shia, truth seeker. One is life. I see IBS. I don't even have to go to the IBC is here, sorry, IBC, not IBS. Sorry, my mistake. Oh, thank God I came here. So that's my mistake now. Thank God I checked this. So I'm wrong in this. But how did the thought come? Thank God I came here and checked this. So a little wrong in this, IBS. Okay. But maybe, God knows, goes with IBS. So could they change a little bit and make us think, oh, I'm wrong? God knows. So see, and I could be wrong. Maybe the building is, maybe there's no Indian who's bad here. Or the ones I'm saying, the building is, I don't feel safe here. See how, so on suspicions, we cannot take action, right? For crime prevention even. So a very difficult case. although it's IBC, then later on in my mind comes that since your money is missing, definitely missing, but there should have been 3,000 on one side, 1,000 on the other, and more. But there's only like 3,000 on one side, 1,000 on the other, 4,000, and another 1,000, and huh? And the 500 Lulu. So every month is 500. Every week 500, 500, and I even then save money and give for the bills. So it's still like I'm saving money, and I have 500 dirhams. 500 dirhams free supermarket per month. Government gives me, right? I should have saved lots of money this month. I only have 300 left. I would have like 700. God knows what barakat really every month. So for 1 week, it's like, my budget, in my budget, and even saving money after paying bills and all this. Where has my money disappeared to? Or I was thinking, did I put it somewhere where, I'd forget? Don't. So I told myself, no, keep it where you don't forget. So I kept it where I don't forget. And in that should be like, 6,000, right? But I know for sure that it should be 6,000. Because, surprisingly, the new notes came out, and we have this very Arak notes and the new Sheikh Zayed's pictures on it. So 1,500, or let's say 2,500, Sheikh Zayed's picture. And then the other ones, okay, the new notes, I told my father, I'm giving you this, that's my savings, 3,000. And I'm giving you the new notes. So 1,000 note, the new one, I gave to my father, and I'd saved that also in my savings. So that, or 4,000 or 5. It's not, it's on what is left is 2,000 of that, 3,000. And then, of course, I had to get the old notes from the ATM. So where's the 3,000 from that? And the 1,000 I already had. When my father came here, I had to give him. I couldn't withdraw from the ATM that time. So I gave it to him from my savings here. I've saved in cash. Like I take it out from the bank. But I still have 1,000, right? So the 3,000 I gave to my father. So it should be 3,000, right? My savings. And 1,000 extra. So the new notes tell me, yeah, the 1,000 extra is there. But the 3,000 that should be there are not there. And how could I, and even like previous months, I've had the saving. So how could I? And from last month, okay, the month before that, I didn't go to Lulu supermarket. 500 government free. Now let's suppose like every month I have my budget that 500 dirhams, right? Every month. So, no, every month, every week. So there are 4 weeks, right? 5, 2. 2,000 from the government that gives me every month, and 3,000 for rent. 5,000. I cannot go beyond 3,000 or 2,000. Sorry, 2,000. And from that 2,000, I even save to pay my bills. From that, but I've kept like maximum 500 per week, right? Let's say maximum 500 per week. And from that, always is saved for I don't even have to take the money out for the next month. Like from this 2,000, I saved for my bills. 3,000 goes for my rent, right? Let's say. And I eat less, and sometimes I can't get up to eat. Once a day I have the meal, and the rest are just these snacks and all. Chips, crisps and all. So where did all the money go? That even after paying the bills from the last month, 500 is I've been saving. So for this week, I don't have 500 from last month saved to use for this month. And the 1,700 I saved from, I wasn't withdrawing. Let's say the government gives me 5,200 per month, right? The 200 that I was withdrawing, only 5,000, that was saved until it became 1,700 or 2,000, right? So some of it is in the bank, but I withdrew 1,500. Now where did I go? Even that extra now, recent 2 months ago, 3 months ago, right? Where did that money go? It disappeared. I went to the supermarket. I didn't buy a mobile or anything. It's supermarket. And the supermarket doesn't sell cigarettes. So that night I didn't buy. Where? And going to a parlor is just like, haircut is like, let's say 100 dirhams, right? What? Where did all that 1,000? Oh, let's say I spent 500 dirhams of that, out of that. 1,500 I recently saved. Where did all that go? 1,000. Where did the 1,000 go? It disappeared. It really did. So from the previous months, my savings, 4,000, right? And I should have 1,000 at least. Where did that go? That I withdrew recently 3 months ago, 1,700 or 2 months ago. Ah, IBC. Okay, this is good. Thank God. Maybe it's not, but how did this thought come last night? IBS. IBS. Okay, there's something else, but the IBS home camera I was searching for last time for my home, because when that 1,000 went missing, where have I put it? At, actually, it should be 1,500. No, but God knows what it is. Some months ago. No, if I had bought a mobile or something, laptop, or those expensive speakers, Rhodes, mic, I didn't buy anything of that sort that expensive. Not even 700. Anyhow, so that got missing. So this, anyways, or Izzat be, see the money. So I've kept it here, and let's see, I'm going to go out one day. And I'm not going to say how much it is right here. So let them come in, but I know how much it is, right? So I want to go out, but I can't go out. I can't even get up to brush my teeth properly or wash my face properly. Oh. Actually, Shareef, you should be like, do you need a nurse here? Why can't your government provide a social worker for you here? Why? Oh, the doctors, the head psychiatrist said they will provide a maid for you here. Free. Free maid. So I think the psychiatrist head in the government hospital here told me they will provide a maid for you free. Free. But so things going wrong, me saying things against others, and I'm saying this is not me. I would never do this. I'm compelled. I would not have come here. I want time to rest. Oh God. IBC. What does IBC stand for? Oh, but the money is missing. And how come this thought of having chip and camera they've put, my brother, came last night. What's going on? Oh, something's wrong here. Trying to play this WhatsApp message. Okay, let me just boost sound. मेरे लिए safe नहीं है. It's not safe for me. This building is not safe for me. This building is not safe for me. Oh my god, it's not working. Sorry about this, restarting my device. Chip. Camera chip. How did this thought come in my mind? So distance mind control also case of mine. Is not recognized as a legitimate medical or scientific phenomenon, but it could spiritual. Reports of such experiences are generally understood in a psychological or medical context, often as symptoms of underlying mental or physical health conditions. Okay, this is the thing. Now, where's that website, Distance Mind Control? In Pakistan, when I was in Pakistan, I found. Yahoo. I just want to see the symptoms. Please, if you can give me the distance mind control symptoms. The core symptom is an unshakable belief in something untrue, involving situations that could potentially happen in real life, such as being followed or controlled from a distance. This involves feelings of detachment from one's own body, thoughts, or emotions. I'm not detached. I'm very much in my body, which really hurts. Psychotic disorders, conditions like schizophrenia can involve delusions and hallucinations. Severe anxiety, PTSD, or acute stress disorder. Okay, yeah, this is all dizziness, headaches, vision changes can be caused. Issues as migraine, seizures, even, or inner ear problems. Right? These are the symptoms. Severe anxiety, delusions, and hallucinations. Conditions like schizophrenia can happen. Now let's go to, can't find that, but symptoms. Black magic. Symptoms. The various cultural belief, sudden, unexplainable negative changes in a person's physical, emotional, and life circumstances. Unexplained illnesses, falling sick frequently with symptoms that doctors cannot diagnose. Black magic symptoms like hearing voices, devils coming, attacking, jinn possession, hearing voices is considered a potential a symptom of black magic, jinn possession, or spiritual attack. However, from a medical, not right now, just wanting to see the belief-based symptoms or spiritual-based symptoms. External entities like jinn, spirits, or demons speaking to or through the person, the internal voice telling the person negative things, or issuing commands, or even changing feelings, compelling them to say something, voice that, yeah, like that. It could happen in this internal voice, changing the feeling. Voices that know a person's thoughts and past. Other symptoms in these belief systems can include sudden unexplained illness or chronic fatigue, frequent nightmares, especially involving animals like snakes, etc., extreme and irrational anger, mood swings or abnormal behavior, physical signs such as unexplained bruises, stinging pains, or a heavy feeling in the body, apathy, severe depression, hopelessness, or suicidal thoughts, sudden financial loss, or constant bad luck. All this, even schizophrenia. Person having them, but they are typically linked to identifiable medical or psychological causes, including mental health conditions, excuse me, such as schizophrenia, bipolar disorder, severe depression, or borderline personality disorder. Or let's say, uh, what is a nervous shock? Nervous shock is a legal term for recognized psychiatric illness such as PTSD or depression caused by experiencing or witnessing a traumatic event like a severe accident or crime. It goes beyond normal emotional distress and requires a claimant to prove the shock was a foreseeable outcome of the defendant's negligence or actions. So this also, see, one could get a nervous shock and then in this have strict legal limitations, especially limitations, proximity to the incident, and the relationship with the primary victim. So for someone to prove that they they had this nervous shock due to these reasons: crime, a severe psychological injury resulting from the traumatic actions or negligence of another person. It is a medical condition, not just temporary sadness or grief. In tort law, nervous shock refers to psychiatric injury or mental illness caused by another person's intentional, negligent or reckless actions. It's often the result of witnessing a traumatic event, like a serious accident involving a close family member, and must be a medically recognized psychiatric disorder, or just grief or sorrow. To be successful, a claim must establish the standard elements of negligence. And what are the standard elements of negligence? And prove the psychiatric harm was a reasonably foreseeable consequence. Psychiatric injury, the harm must be recognized as a medical, the harm must be a recognized medical condition such as post-traumatic stress disorder, severe depression or anxiety disorders. Simple grief or sorrow is not sufficient. Causation. The claimant must prove a direct causal link between the defendant's actions and resulting psychiatric injury. Foreseeability, the defendant must have owed a duty of care to the claimant, meaning the psychiatric injury must have been a reasonably foreseeable outcome of the defendant's negligence. Proximity. Let's say like in Pakistan, I'll come and I'll heal you, and then the healing doesn't work because they've given the wrong healing or something. Could we claim nervous shock or something like that? Duty of care. The healer's duty of care in Pakistan, like Sayyid Yusuf Zaidi and Sikandar Shah, and then saying, no, now you have to go to a psychiatrist. What is this? Proximity. The claimant may be, if the claimant is a healer or, comes with a healer to my place, like that in my case, Sayyid Yusuf Zaidi, Principles of Nervous Shock, represents an evolving breach of tort law that deals with psychological injury sustained through sensory perception. Oh God, which? Due to the negligence of another person. Now I have to see the cases in common law. Oh. So money is missing. IBS, IBC. See what does IBC stand for? Oh yeah, okay. Now this, see? How could I think that someone has... Huh? कैमरा डेफिनेटली मेरे पैसे डिसअपियर हो गए जब मैं लुलु सुपरमार्केट गई थी ना लास्ट टाइम, मतलब वॉक भी किया था और उधर भी गई थी मैं मैकडॉनल्ड्स और बड़ा वॉक किया है मैंने उस टाइम पे कोई इधर आके ये बहुत जल्दी कॉपी कर सकते हैं याद है तुम लोगों ने डैडी और तुम आए थे था फिक्स करने फिर मैंने कंप्लेन किया जो और सुन भी सकते हैं शायद पता नहीं लेकिन मेरे पैसे डिसअपियर हो रहे हैं फिर मेरे पैसे चोरी हुए हैं और मुझे लगता है अगर कोई ऐसी कैमरा चिप डाली है और सुन भी सकते हैं शायद पता नहीं लेकिन So this was Friday, 11:11 p.m. after this live stream. So it was 8 November 2025 after this live stream. Oh, this the Christians do a lot, right? Or something. Momo is of that prophet. Oh God, he's Prophet Muhammad. I didn't notice this that time. 5 things you must not tell a narcissist, no matter what. Danish Bashir. 7 hours ago. Now this. Oh, Momo means Prophet Muhammad. Love, Momo love banana. If God is not real, there is no good and evil. If God is not real, there is no good and evil. So, but if God, there should be no good and evil. Um, I have answered this by just thinking there's no good and evil. If God is not real, and if God is real, then there is good and evil, right? And that is also what? Who created evil? Who allowed evil to exist? God did. Who created good and evil? And even if atheists, do they say that evil is, let's say if atheists say that evil, why does evil exist, right? This evil, because there is this evil exist, because there are these bad people who do bad things, and there's negative energy and there's positive energy. But can that prove that God exists? The negative, then Allah, what is God? Above these negative and positive energies? Yes, evil can exist within an atheist framework. AI overview. As many atheists believe that evil is not a supernatural force, but a result of human actions like greed, ignorance, and tribalism, and is not tied to the concept of a deity or afterlife, right? Another thing, AI, how atheists view the concept of evil. Non-supernatural cause. Atheists generally do not believe in supernatural forces like devils. So the evil they may recognize is rooted in naturalistic causes. These can include greed, ignorance, tribalism, and suicidal structures. ऐसे ही मारते हैं सॉरी ये क्या वो हारिस सुल्तान ने बताया था हमें से पहले उससे सीखा ये क्या है स्ट्रॉ मैन ये स्ट्रॉ मैन आर्ग्यूमेंट A straw man argument is a logical fallacy that occurs when someone misrepresents an opponent's position to make it easier to attack. Instead of refuting the actual argument, they create a distorted or exaggerated version. So if Momo love banana, then Christ not love banana. Christian. Why Christ not love banana? God make banana very good. Christian. Yeah, very good. Christ not at all love banana. But this extreme case we have in these religions. Christ not love banana. Prophet Muhammad love banana. We have extreme cases. Huh? When someone being a Christian, oh, okay, yes, you can say this, right? But why you get married, your mother, father get married? Why Christ allow marriages when he not love his banana and he not use it? He waste his banana completely. So I can say, Muslims can't say that because they can't disrespect Jesus Christ. So I can say that why Christ. Although I do have this thing that maybe he a master of his age, a spiritual master, but not the God's son like the Christians believe that he came to save the world and get rid of the sin of the human being. You get it? So you've got, I and then it come to Hindus that the banana very very like Shiva Linga. Sacred banana and the woman private very sacred, and so you should use it in the most sacred way. Union sacred, not the rape and this, not out of. We should use this knowing that it is sacred. It create. It is the symbol of creation. What is wrong in that worshipping the linga, the banana? But anyways, here Momo love banana, and Christ not love banana, but he say love your enemy. Why Christ not get married? Now you see we have that Momo that Christ love Mary Magdalene, but you don't want to go there. Even you Christians don't want to. You want to stick to what is canonically approved. Now you see, Christ uses banana, I think, with Mary Magdalene. So if you see, no one should come here insulting with this kind of a thing. Making fun. Affair. Love affair with Mary Magdalene. The secret relationship. Jesus and Mary Magdalene, I love you for 1,000 more. Were Jesus Christ and Mary Magdalene married? The facts. How? Okay, through what? Yeah, through 3 banned secrets of Mary Magdalene. Gnostic. Yes, definitely you'll find in Prophet. Oh, Shia coming up in me now. Sunnis, why you take these hadiths which came from the Prophet's own enemies, hypocrites, Muslim hypocrites, Sahabas who are hypocrites, that they make such a cartoon out of it. Ridiculous. We Shias can't take it, can't read that. It's not a prophet. You know who Prophet Muhammad was. And but they really, Zahra, now you come to Quran and see what Prophet Muhammad was. Oh, yes, yes. Now I come out of my Shia skin conditioning. Surah Tahrim Ayat 1. See what he has done, right? But this is not like a Momo love banana. Yeah, Momo love women. Oh, Momo love banana like other, he homosexual or something? We will see about this Momo love banana. So I'm very strict, hard on this. I don't like this kind of Christians doing this, putting it this way here. If you want to come here, you have to change your name. Mama love. Sorry, I'm just a little bit. Uh, Christians, you have no etiquettes of debate also? No, Sam Shaman bullying, calling. What this? You have no etiquettes? Whatever Momo will be, what is your God in Genesis walking? Huh? He's walking? God is walking? God can't fly? Who tell you to fly? We can't fly. Angels, human faces flying. Genesis, God is walking in the garden. I put this here for my God. How will you feel? I don't want to be like you. God is walking in the garden. Ask the Shias how terribly sad they will feel about this. They will not be laughing their heads off at you. Nauzubillah, nauzubillah. What is this? 3 Genesis. Now you see, you Shias also nauzubillah. What your Allah saying? Get that right in the Quran. He said, go to these ones. Here, read Injil, Torah. Where is Genesis in the Quran mentioned? Describes the immediate aftermath of humanity's disobedience when the voice of presence of God was, what the voice of presence of God was perceived as walking. Now, walking, perceived as walking. Presence and the voice of God walking. Very nice allegorically put by God. Oh, sorry, metaphorically. So, himself, what is walking? Why KJ21 put, and they heard the voice of the Lord walking in the garden in the cool of the day. Now the voice of the Lord is walking. Tick, tick, left, right, left, right. See, then I make fun. And Adam and his wife hid themselves from the presence of the Lord. Now the presence of the Lord also coming. Lord God amongst the trees of the garden. Then what the Lord God they say to them? Okay. So God's voice of the Lord AI, now, yes, Jesus Christ say your left can be your right. What is it, right? Maybe you are laughing at me, Christians, my understanding of this. Adam and his wife heard the sound of the Lord God walking in the garden in the cool of the day and hid from his presence. Oh my God, that's really terrible. Okay. The passage describes the immediate aftermath. I know, but the Christians are not going to take my life on this, right? You are much better, much better than those Muslims who say, take lives. And insulting my Jesus, my God. Wait, I insult. This passage, see, no Christian saying, Zahara, insult my God, let's, penalty. Although here UAE giving me penalty for this. Christians not giving me any penalty. So the passage describes the immediate aftermath of humanity's disobedience. Oh my God, this humanity's disobedience. Where did your God take this insult to my humanity? I not a sinner. Some Christians say that Islam insulting Jesus Christ, Allah insulting, your God insulting the whole of humanity. This I cannot take. Like Marshall said, why I do this? Because, in other words, I have to correct. This is not the Jesus that Islam's Allah has spoken about or talked about or this, that, right? Marshall, garden in the cool of the day, Adam. What humanity you are telling us? Christians, you have just insulted humanity. Very, very bad. AI telling us. Adam and Eve hid because they were afraid and ashamed of their nakedness. So you cover yourself like Catholic nuns. Hearing this sound, Adam and Eve hid because they were afraid. Sorry. God then calls out to Adam, where are you? Adam. Prompting Adam seeker should come here. God is saying to Adam, where are you? That's why you see Adam seeker make fun of, they don't even know the Christians, and he joined the Christians. Taqiyya. You see, where are you, Adam seeker? Where are you, God seeking Adam? Oh, these poor Christians. You see how Adam seeker deceive you, fool you. Oh my God. Where, who said anything about humanity? There is blood boiling. This is not true God. Oh God. All the time, God, you are sitting up there. Humanity down here. You are not hurting. We are hurting. What aftermath, immediate aftermath of humanity's disobedience? Why Adam represent humanity? For God's sakes, are you in your right mind? God, this God I don't like. I throw it away. I just had enough of all religions. Goodbye. And goodbye to you too here. I'm leaving. I cannot take it. I have to have another me. Wait. Let me complete the sentence. Another mug of tea. No, there's still some left here. Ooh. What? I feel now. I was very, very angry at God, Allah. What is now this also? For God's sakes, leave humanity alone. Humans, how can you be cursed? So choose a religion of love, and they say we are all blessed, positive. Not this. What the Adam do? Huh, terrible. Okay, no, I don't need a psychiatrist. I just don't need to read these kind of things and see you religious people believing in this, right? I'm losing my mind for you people and for humanity and for the truth. I'm losing it. So I don't need a psychiatrist to tell me. I need to find the true humanity. Oh, when I find that, when you all leave these religions, maybe then I get so where I go. I search for peace inside. I go to the fall of Lucilla. I pray. I prayed and prayed for you, humanity. Lucilla, the fall of the Roman Empire movie. Oh, Mother. Lucilla and Livius in Rome. Love scene. Lucilla, you are beautiful. So you see, I search for peace in isolation in myself. But why? How can I find peace when you believers, all you, Jews, Christians, okay, if you're not harming anyone, you're just practicing your religion. Yeah, but can I just say that I'm really very sad? Why, lover, why? Why do flowers die? Every time I see your face, I hear your name. Like century. Why do flowers die? Oh, Zahra, go to Hinduism, they will tell you this is reincarnation. It come back as better. If you say Radha, Radha, why do flowers die? Oh, see. So this nice, maybe human beings make it up. Where is the evidence to maybe console ourselves? I question everything Hindus. Why do flowers die? The thing is to see that a flower is dying, right? And you feel grief, or you don't feel grief, but the flower is dying. Why do flowers die, lover? Why, lover, why? Century. Song by, I forget, Century. Now one day my mommy dying, I'm feeling very, very sad. Don't tell me that I have to get up, see life. Zara, Ahmad, you're not just seeing life. Ani, शायद तो मिस हसीना मोइन्स ड्रामा या सारा अहमद तुम जिंदगी को क्यों नहीं देख रही हो? आनी जब मुझसे ज़िंदगी से ज़्यादा भर के कोई बिछड़ जाए, बिलवेड, मैं ज़िंदगी को क्या देखूं? क्या ज़िंदगी है? आनी, क्या नाम है ज़िंदगी का? क्या नाम दे ज़िंदगी का? जब मुझसे ज़िंदगी से ज़्यादा, ज़िंदगी से कोई ज़्यादा बढ़ के हो सकता है ज़हरा अहमद? ज़हरा जवाद. Oh, that my great grandfather's name. जवाद. ज़हरा. अरे दवा जुदा कर दिया. कहा कि जुदाई ना, जुदा करके बोला दवा दे रहे हैं. जुदाई तो जहर कहलवाती है. जुदा करके बोले दवा दे रहे हैं, जुदाई तो जहर कहलवाती है. खैर, मगर भूल ना पाऊंगा तुझको कभी. लेकिन अगर मिस टीसा को तुम्हारी अल्लाह ले लेता, अल्लाह की प्यारी हो जाती, फिर तो हम समझ, हाँ ये क्यों अल्लाह, why does God do this, right? But I know I'm more than sad and more today. I'm eating words too hard to say. Allah, that has cried inside so much, all many times on this song. How many years? This was not 2012. This was 1980 somewhere. Can anyone explain it to my heart? Why humanity is suffering, why we suffer, why people go insane? So terrible. Okay, I have to go now. So terrible, really. No one can explain to me the existence of evil in this world or the existence of human sufferance. Not even this God or the religious God. You can give yourself comfort. I don't know how you console yourself. If you didn't, you would maybe turn out to be like me in the mental asylum. Okay?